Cuban Jesus is Jorge Masvidal. Jorge Masvidal has the BMF belt that he won by beating Nate Diaz. This is after he flying kneed Ben Askren into oblivion.
Right.
Everybody now wants to see Conor McGregor versus Jorge Masvidal. And then if Conor gets past Masvidal, we got to expect Khabib will be there to destroy him once again.
Right.
So McGregor's going to have at least 3 paydays. And Kamaru Usman is going like, I got the belt. Anybody want to fight for the belt? Nah. The white boy from Dublin is back. That's where the money is.
Would you rather have the belt or the paycheck? And what if you've already got the belt?
And Masvidal knows that. Like, he was asked straight up, yo, who you want to fight next? You want to fight for the welterweight title? You want to talk? Actually, I want the white boy in the ring because like that's where the money is, and that's what I'm about. Mm-hmm. It's nice. And then we got McGregor getting there talking about, yeah, since I've been away, y'all handed out fake belts. Got it, cool.
Oh,
which is the coldest line.
Stepped right back into it.
It's the coldest line. I love that. So we're handing out fake belts because I'm gone. Okay, it's like Drake back. Now what? Mm-hmm. What's good? I'm so here for this.
Keeping my spot warm. Appreciate it.
Oh, man. So, like, I like Conor at 170. I also think he can get stroked out at 170.
Absolutely.
I like Conor better at lightweight, right, with 155. But also leads me into, so there's been, like, this feud going on the Twitters between former athletes in sports media and sports media folks that came out and say, like, journalism school.
Right.
To which, DAZN, I know y'all making YouTuber fights. Find me somebody to fight at 135. That's all I'm saying. Because none of the dudes in the Oklahoma sports media industry can actually make weight. Okay?
All right, detail this for me. Give me some context on what this fight is.
Between...
sports media people.
So we have, J.D. Reynolds has me blocked, right? Right. Had me blocked for years.
All right.
So I get text from my buddy Jerry. It was like, so he's going at it with Andrew Gilman, who's a friend who I love. Mm-hmm. And apparently it's coming back to like everybody's argument if they are a former athlete is I played, so I know more than you. To which I'm like,
okay.
No.
All right.
No.
I mean,
no,
whatever.
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. You stop studying. Okay. Number one. Mm-hmm. You get dumber. Like it's like graduating from college.
Right.
Okay. The further away you get from being in college, the dumber you get. As a matter of fact, I have a lightly used exercise sports science degree, a lightly used English degree, a lightly used master's of professional writing that I'm willing to sell to the highest bidder. Please. Because I'm not currently using them. Mm-hmm. Kind of like playing football. Like Romo, I understand, still studies. And that's why Romo's so good.
Right.
Joe Klatt still studies. That's why Joe Klatt is so good. So you can build on that knowledge, but only if you're continuing to build on that knowledge. But if you're sitting around talking about how good the Oklahoma City Thunder are and you play football, guess what? You are not qualified to talk about according to your own argument.
I see that.
So it's been a bunch of, hey, I wish I had something to say about the fights, but I didn't fight, so I guess I shouldn't talk about it. Mm-hmm. You know, which goes into a whole other direction altogether, get into race politics, whatnot.
I was supposed to say nothing. I don't think if you put in the time to study, I don't think anything truly disqualifies you from commenting on any sport, especially if you want to get into analyst level.
Find the draft analyst who played college football or professional football.
The other night, I'm working the board at the radio station, and during the Thunder game post game, a woman calls in and she basically pulls out the spreadsheet about what it means for, say, Danilo Gallinari being out for the Thunder, how much better they perform whenever he's not on the floor, not necessarily meaning that he's a detriment to the team.
Right.
Things are happening without him on the court that you otherwise wouldn't be able to see had he been there. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking, this woman has never played a single second of NBA basketball, and she's making a lot of coaching points, making a lot of sense. Becky
Hammond's never played a single minute of NBA basketball.
Becky Hammond will give everybody in the globe buckets.
I know. That's why, you know how we hear about these stories about assistants, being in these scrimmages, like when these NBA games, and every once in a while an NBA player has to show them why they're in the NBA and why you're coaching.
Yes.
I don't think that would happen with Becky on the floor.
No, probably not.
I think Becky's crossing up everybody and she's hitting people in the face with dimes. Mm-hmm. Like they're going to not see it coming and just be like, You were open, dog. Like
Gonna be none other people on the court with broken noses and fingers. Not expecting these no looks.
I would love to see Becky Hammond cross up DeMar DeRozan. I would live for that.
Yeah, we'll put it together.
Oh man! All to say, bringing this back around to what we're talking about and why we're talking about it. I really, 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 really love the idea of Conor McGregor fighting Jorge Masvidal because I get to root for Masvidal. But then again, when am I ever rooting for Conor McGregor?
Never. The only time you really root for him is just because he's a part of a... You just like to see the drama happen. Do you like stories? Congratulations. He's a walking story.
So, Tito Ortiz is tremendously underrated for his mic presence.
Okay.
Tremendously underrated. Tito Ortiz also couldn't fight. Wrestle. Take people to the ground. Hit them really hard. But there's a reason why he got stroked out by Chuck Liddell twice. Okay? And then they had this third fight that was one of the least bought pay-per-view fights of all time. Because didn't nobody want to see Tito fight Chuck again. And Oscar De La Hoya was trying to build a resume in the MMA, to which you got Dana White going, see, chump, this is why I don't let those dudes fight anymore. Because nobody wants to see it. Because you need conflict, right? And you need a story to sell a fight. Conor McGregor, walking conflict.
Absolutely.
And will create a story where there is none. None. So
It's like, what do we got to say about this? I don't know, but Conor did throw an old man out of a bar. So we got something.
Man, and this is another case of me having to claim these millennials. You realize that OBJ, Antonio Brown, Conor McGregor, and this fool Acho out here dry snitching are all our age?
Yeah, no, that's...
I hate this.
To be expected.
No!
Yeah.
That's boomer behavior.
If
that's Xer behavior.
If it didn't want to happen, you would have died young. We would have gone out like Tupac and Biggie.
Didn't I say? Like in my 20s, I'm over here. No, I'm not. I expect to see 30. It's cool. You should like.
Oh, now we're on the other side of it. It's like, huh. So this is what it's like. Oh, man. I guess I'm going to start tucking my sweaters into my jeans now.
Speaking of sweaters into jeans, somehow I come around to thinking Bo Pelini might be a good defense coordinator for LSU. Then I remember he's the head coach at Youngstown State, and that's a really good job because the president is Jim Tressel. Tucking shirt into jeans. That's where I go with that. What else did I need to talk about in this show today? Oh, yeah. Let's do the red shirt graduate portal cycle when we come back.